It's time for the Ryan Report on Atlanta's big station, V103.
Log on to V-103.com and you can witness the Ryan Report for yourself. Joakim Noah makes a gay slur. Joakim Noah apologizes for the gay slur. Last night, after getting his second foul, somebody in the crowd said something to the Chicago Bulls player where he did twice, not twice, but thrice what Kobe Bryant did, screaming, F you, gay slur. 3 times.
F you, F word. Awful.
Yeah. He says now, I apologize. The Fed said something to me that I thought was disrespectful, and I got caught up in the moment. And I said some things I shouldn't have said. I was frustrated, and I don't mean no disrespect to anybody. I just got caught up. He says he expects to be fined for the comment. Kobe got fined $100,000, but so far, no word from the NBA.
You think that he's going to get the same type of... You know what? What's really interesting to me is it doesn't make it right whatsoever. So let me preface that. But it's kind of a sign of the times. You see those PSAs now that play before the NBA games. Kids his age grew up saying stuff like that. Like, oh, that's gay. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, you play gay. Or like, the sad thing is they don't even know where it's coming from. But it's obviously offensive.
There's still no excuse for that.
No, there's no excuse for it. No, whatsoever. Especially when you know those cameras are around. Come on, Joakim.
Especially when you don't make Kobe Bryant money.
Right. Especially when you walk around with a bun on top of your head. Who are you talking to?
Which is probably what they said.
Right.
Hey, bun bull! Woo! I'm hot over that.
You have the hair of a 13-year-old cheerleader.
Ashton Kutcher has only a 1-year deal for 2.5 Men. I know you're saying that's not a lot, but he does 26 episodes, and he'll gather about $20 million after it's all over. Mm-hmm. $20 million.
That's a great deal, though, because if the ratings go through the roof and he's doing really well, then he can renegotiate, try to get Charlie Sheen type money the second year. And if the show tanks, then he's not attached to a sinking ship.
And he walks away with $20 million.
20 mil,
That's
clear.
a sweet deal.
Yeah, it really is.
The sweet deal is over between Faith Evans and her husband of 13 years, Todd. But they're saying it's a long time coming. They actually filed for divorce back in 2005 in December, but then they had another child in 2007. She's asking for joint legal and sole physical custody. She wants him to have visitation rights. She also wants the judge to reject any claim of spousal support. Todd was ride or die for Faith, though.
Yeah.
This is interesting to see how this is all going to play out.
Yeah, well, you never want a family to break up.
No, you don't. So, that's sad news.
Yeah, good luck.
And this is the hat. Princess Beatrice toilet seat hat that everybody was talking about at the wedding. So ugly that it raised $130,000.
Unbelievable. For a
on
hat?
eBay. Yep. Sold for $131,648 Sunday night. 40 bidders trying to help raise money for the UNICEF UK and Children in Crisis. Princess Beatrice said, I've been amazed by the amount of attention the hat has attracted. It's a wonderful opportunity to raise as much money as possible for 2 fantastic charities.
I could have made that hat out of pipe cleaners.
Well, why didn't you?
It's so ugly. You know, that guy that made that hat is like famous for, he makes Lady Gaga's hats. He's made hats for Beyonce, for Sarah Jessica Parker. This dude's hats are like $5,000 a piece.
Well, good for him.
Unbelievable.
You could have made that hat, but you didn't.
No, you're absolutely right. Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Russell Brand gets kicked out of Japan for something he did 10 years ago. Katy Perry tweeted that they had kicked her husband out. She said, but of course, I love my Japanese fans and the show must go on no matter the daily aftershocks or husband kidnappings. It's not right, but it's okay. We don't know what he did 10 years ago, but they still had it on the books and gave him the boot.
It must have been something bad.
Something
10
going
years
on.
later? Yeah.
Yeah, something going on.
It wasn't no parking violation. I know that.
And Charlie Sheen has been offered $3 million to endorse EstablishedMen.com, which is a social network of rich men seeking needy women.
It's
I'm sure
perfect.
They're busy.
Yeah, insert joke.
Right. They want to make him the president of Established Men. He will be in charge of advertising, sales, and promotions, and in return, he'll get 50% interest in the company, and they cannot fire him for moral turpitude. But the bad news is it's an all-exclusive deal, so he can't work for anybody else, and he'd have to move to Toronto.
Who's the guy that used to always say, I'm not only the president, I'm also a client?
Right, the Hair Club for Men guy.
Yeah, so they want Charlotte. I mean, why not? He's paying these goddesses, or at least one of them, money to do absolutely nothing.
And he doesn't have a job anymore, so.
He has nothing to do.
There you go.
He got plenty of money, though.
Yeah.
Oh, he got plenty of money.
I mean,
Are you kidding me?
Ashton Kutcher is his underling.
Right.
So imagine if you get away with $20 million a year, what did the guy before you get?
That's what I'm saying. He got $2 million an episode, and he's had that deal for a few years now. So this guy had plenty of money racked up. So we'll see.
Good luck.
Good luck.
All right, and this Ryan Report is brought to you by
D&K Suit City. Tayon suits are back at D&K. No one else in the city has them. $700 if you could even find them at the mall, but you can't. Just $300 at D&K Suit City, 5 Atlanta locations.
All right. The word or phrase of the day
is
baptize your phone.
What?
Baptize your phone.
What does that even mean?
You'll have to listen, and next time you hear it, no matter when you hear it, the rest of the day,
This ought to be interesting.
be caller 103, and you will be a winner of what? Brian McKnight tickets?
Wow.
Tickets to go see Brian McKnight. If you hear that again after the Ryan Report, shout out to Ryan Blake on Twitter who gave me that term. So what up, Ryan?
Your phone. I do not know what that
And
means.
that is your Ryan Report right here on your free money station. It is V103.
And if you don't know, now you know, you know, you know.
The Ryan Report.